Breaking news. Did this girl just really bring up Rihanna's man? Did she just bring up Rihanna's man? And what is that thing that Cash Doll said? Oh, you down bad, you proud to be a man's cum rag? That's going over a lot of y'all heads.
Bro, this OnlyFans model don't even look like nothing. She ain't even bad or nothing. Why would you step out there on Rihanna, first off, period? Second off, if you're gonna step out on Rihanna, why would you step out on Rihanna with this? Like, Rocky, you're doing bad with this, bro. Rihanna, prayers to you, Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to step out and do your thing. Maybe you need to pick up them text messages and pick up that phone from Drake, you know what I'm saying? Or Chris Brown. But ASAP Rocky, you doing bad on this one, bro. You out of bounds, you in violation. This is a technical foul.
She said that she just spoke to him a few days ago. ASAP Rocky, alleged. And Rihanna said she at home barefoot and pregnant, cooking and cleaning, ain't even got time to go get her wig done. That's why she came to court with that crease from the scrunchie in the wig, and she had that big crease across the back. She had a stiff wig. She ain't got time to go get her hair done these days. Rocky got her in the house, not coming outside, focusing on work, while he out here still allegedly parlaying.
Welcome back to StarHush, where the streets talk louder than the headlines. And this time, they're whispering straight chaos in Rihanna's direction. Just when we all thought Rihanna and ASAP Rocky were about to lock it down, walk down the aisle, and maybe even welcome another little one, the rumor mill exploded. Word on the block is Rihanna just got rushed to the hospital. And the reason? She allegedly found out ASAP was out here being real reckless behind her back. Yup. The streets are saying ASAP's been messing around with multiple women from content platforms, and here's the kicker, using Rihanna's money to do it. That's right, folks are saying he was out here flying women in, booking hotel rooms, and doing the most, all with her credit cards. And not just once or twice. Sources say this has been going on for a minute now. While Rihanna's out here being a ride or die, standing by him through his legal battles, raising their family, and handling her billion-dollar empire, ASAP was reportedly playing behind the scenes and living large off her dime. Let's not forget, just a few weeks ago, Rihanna was looking stressed in court, doing all she could to support him in that messy legal case he was wrapped up in. She had her name attached to courtroom drama trying to help clean up his image, and this is how he repays her. It's wild. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that Rihanna is allegedly expecting again. Yes, word is she's pregnant with their third child. And sources claim that after finding out what ASAP had been up to, the stress hit her hard and she ended up in the hospital. That's not just messy, that's devastating. The cheating rumors really caught fire after an influencer made an appearance on Canal Joseph's stream. When asked who the most famous person was that she ever linked with, she whispered the name and the audio cut. But fans weren't fooled. People started reading her lips and are convinced she said ASAP Rocky. And it didn't stop there. The girl claimed that she and ASAP are still cool to this day. And then she pulled out receipts, screenshots, messages, and pics showing them together after their link-ups. Cozy, casual, like nothing ever happened. Now fans are piecing it all together. ASAP allegedly messing around, Rihanna caught in the middle, possibly pregnant, and the whole internet watching it unravel in real time.
Can I ask that?
Yeah, but you have to mute it. That was the other day too. That's like, we're homies though. Like,
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why did they get it? It's not. Why would you guys, really, you guys think I would pull ASAP Rocky? Look at me. Like, look at me. You guys are stupid. I will never. It was Wiz Khalifa.
So after she made that slick little confession on Canal Joseph's stream, people flooded the comments section with one name, ASAP Rocky. And as soon as his name started trending in that chat, she flipped the switch quick. She jumped into full defense mode, clapping back at people for bringing him up like she was trying to dodge the heat. She started acting like she was way too low level for someone like Ahab to ever mess with, talking like it was impossible for a guy like him to even look her way. But let's be real, the internet wasn't buying that story for a second. Because the truth is, that's exactly the type of woman a lot of these rappers be sneaking around with. Even when they've got a whole queen at home. We've seen it too many times before. They got the baddest woman on their arm in public, but behind the scenes, it's a whole different story. So while she was trying to downplay it and act like she ain't that girl, the crowd wasn't fooled. Not even a little bit. And it got real awkward when she started denying that it was Ahab she was talking about. Especially while sitting in front of Canal and his crew, who looked like they knew exactly what the deal was. Their faces said it all. You know that look people give when they hear something wild and try to keep a straight face. But deep down, you can tell they know the truth. That's the energy Canal and his boys were giving off. Like, girl, we heard you say it, we saw the messages, but we not gonna out you on camera. Yet. Fans clocked it instantly. The nervous energy, the fake denial, and the body language that didn't match the words coming out of her mouth. It was clear she was backtracking, but the receipts already spoke louder than she ever could.
Why would you guys, really, you guys think I would pull ASAP Rocky? Look at me. Like, look at me. You guys are stupid. I would never.
Oh, you could tell Canal was stunned the moment her lips formed those letters. It was like the whole vibe in the room shifted. The girl clearly realized she said too much, and fast. She looked like she instantly regretted even mouthing ATAP's name because let's be real, she probably lost herself a big-time client in that exact moment. All she had to do was keep quiet, but nope. Instead, she gave the streets everything they needed in one little whisper. Now she's running around the internet trying to convince people that she never said ASAP's name. But come on now, even a toddler could read those lips. Now look, we ain't saying it was ASAP for a fact, but if we're being honest, her mouth clearly formed a $AP Rocky exclamation mark, and the internet don't miss. People zoomed in, slowed it down, and put it on loop like a crime scene breakdown, and they were convinced. And once that clip hit the timeline, fans went in on ASAP with no hesitation. The internet dragged him from the top of the charts down to the dirt, especially after all that Rihanna did for him. One user said, if ASAP Rocky really cheated on Rihanna, that peanut head dude deserves whatever's coming. And you know the shade gets worse from there. And then the model? She tried to walk it all back with a weak defense like, look at me. Do you really think I could pull ASAP Rocky? Girl, what? These men got wives that are 10s and still mess with the most random women. That I'm too regular for him line ain't fooling nobody. People already know. When it comes to cheating, some of these men got no standards. But she didn't stop there. She jumped on X, formerly Twitter, to keep denying everything, acting like the internet was doing too much. She tried the whole, y'all think ASAP cheated with me? Go to church, touch some grass. Sis really tried to take the holy route mid-scandal. She said, if you really think ASAP cheated on Rihanna with me, may God bless your heart. I'm gonna talk to God for you. Like girl, it's too late for sermons. The streets already read your lips like a closed caption file. Then she hit back at the blogs and reaction pages, saying they were twisting things for clicks. But let's be real, nobody chopped or twisted anything. The clip was raw, her lips moved, and now she's out here drowning in denial like the receipts ain't permanent. By the time she realized nobody was buying her version of events, she started pulling the y'all are sheep card, saying people are running with assumptions. So then she flipped the whole thing and started coming for Canal Joseph, like it was his fault she exposed herself in that alleged situation with ASAP Rocky. Girl, please. She was out here crashing out on camera and then acting brand new when it blew up in her face. She jumped online yelling at Canal like he set her up, or edited the clip in some crazy way, when the truth is, she said what she said. Now she's trying to spin it, saying it was clickbait and just a clip farm. But her energy was giving one thing, panicked damage control. She even posted "Bozo at Canal." Last time I'm speaking on this. I don't care anymore. It was clickbait and a clip farm. ASAP ain't cheat on Rihanna. On my life. So you sheep go get your high from another supply. Much love. Bye. Whew. The meltdown was loud. And honestly, it looked more like guilt than innocence. The more she spoke, the more people started saying she was doing way too much for someone claiming nothing ever happened. And while she was yelling at the internet, fans started digging. People went straight to her Instagram and uncovered some receipts that made the situation look even messier. They saw that A$AP Rocky had been liking her pictures, and not old ones either. We're talking about likes from just a few days ago. And it wasn't just one innocent like. He was consistent with it. Photo after photo, heart after heart, people saw the pattern and instantly raised an eyebrow. Because if nothing was going on, why is he all up in her likes like that? To make it worse, fans started pulling up receipts from the past, including an old viral video that folks claimed showed A$AP in a compromising situation with another model. At the time, his team denied it was him. But now that this drama has exploded, that clip is back in the spotlight and people are saying it definitely looks like him. Even Tasha K couldn't resist jumping into the conversation. And she went full messy mode. In her reaction, she didn't have much sympathy for Rihanna either. She even hinted that Rihanna may have allowed A$AP to bring women from those platforms into their bedroom as some kind of way to keep him from stepping out. Tasha claimed that Rihanna might have been trying to match his vibe because she couldn't stop his behavior. And if that's even halfway true, this situation is way deeper than just cheating rumors.
A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. So Rihanna did a little interview. She spoke on how A$AP Rocky has changed her life for the better. She said, I stopped going to parties and clubs at 25. When A$AP Rocky and I got closer, his way of life made me want to change a lot about myself and focus more of my energy on my business. We were just friends back then, but he changed a lot about me. Now I prefer to go to work and come back home to my kids or stay home, waiting for my man to come home. If we want to party, we do it as a family. It's just family and business for me right now, says Rihanna. If we want to party, we do it as a family. It's just family and business for me right now, quotes Riri, bad girl Riri. And so when I hear and I see streamers going live with OnlyFans models, and they're being asked questions about certain activities that have happened within the Rocky house. Report the news. She said that she just spoke to him a few days ago. A$AP Rocky, allegedly. And Rihanna says she at home, barefoot and pregnant, cooking and cleaning, ain't even got time to go get her wig done. That's why she came to court with that crease from the scrunchie in the wig, and she had that big crease across the back. She had a stiff wig. She ain't got time to go get her hair done these days. Rocky got her in the house, not coming outside, focusing on work, while he out here still allegedly parlaying with OnlyFans models. Because remember, there was a little tape of him that's probably still up on X right now that you can see. It's long and skinny of him skiing with a snow bunny, hopping with a snow bunny. I don't know. Y'all believe that? Now, a lot of people say they don't believe it because they're like, why would he go with her if he got Rihanna? They do it all the time. Men do it all the time. You'll be shocked at who they be cheating with because of how nasty. Men cheat based off of how nasty a woman will get, how far she will go. And there's probably certain things that Riri just won't do. She can't do. She got 2 children under the age of 3. And so he wants to get nasty every now and then. And so he calls her allegedly to do that, to do things that this wholesome woman would never in her life do.
Now let's be clear. This ain't the first time A$AP Rocky's name has been caught up in cheating rumors, allegedly of course. But this time, it hits different. Why? Because Rihanna is rumored to be pregnant again, and fans are worried that all this stress could put real pressure on her and the baby. People are saying the emotional weight of dealing with A$AP's mess while expecting another child could have serious effects, and they're begging him to get it together before it spirals out of control. Let's rewind to 2022. When Rihanna was pregnant with their first son. That's when cheating rumors first popped off heavy. At the time, a wild rumor spread that A$AP was allegedly stepping out with shoe designer Amina Muaddi. The fire was lit by fashion blogger Louis Pisano, who tweeted, "Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have split. Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with shoe designer Amina Muaddi." That tweet exploded online, and fans were eating it up. Now, Amina wasn't just any designer. She was actually responsible for the footwear in Rihanna's Fenty line, so it made things extra messy because Rihanna was often seen in her shoes, and Amina had also worked with A$AP before. On top of that, word was ASAP and Amina allegedly had history even before Rihanna entered the picture. The story claimed things went left at Craig's in LA, where something allegedly went down. But soon after the rumors spread like wildfire, a source close to both Rihanna and A$AP told TMZ that the whole story was 100% false, saying, 1,000,000% not true, they're fine. Then Amina herself came forward and released a long statement shutting the whole thing down. She wrote, "I've always believed that an unfounded lie spread on social media doesn't deserve any response or clarification, especially one that is so vile. I initially assumed that this fake gossip, fabricated with such malicious intent, would not be taken seriously. However, in the last 24 hours, I've been reminded that we live in a society that's quick to speak on anything, whether it's true or not, and that nothing is off limits, not even during what should be one of the most beautiful and celebrated times in someone's life." She continued, saying she had to speak up out of respect for the people involved, clearly referring to Rihanna. But guess what? That still wasn't the end of it. Just a few months back, another round of drama hit the net when Summer Bunny and Asian Doll got into it online. While they were trading shots, Summer decided to put on her messy boots and aired out Asian Doll, claiming she had allegedly slept with A$AP while Rihanna was pregnant with their second child. If that's true, and again, it's all alleged, then people are saying ASAP's got a pattern, like he can't help but stir up drama every time Rihanna's expecting.
Hey, Rihanna, you know Asian was on ASAP Rocky, right? Asian, you wanna go there? Do you wanna go there?
And if you thought the drama stopped there, it doesn't. Let's not forget the other rumors swirling around ASAP and Saweetie. Word on the street is that he was allegedly messing with her too, and he even seemed to throw shade in his music over it. A blind item at the time hinted that two Cali-born lovebirds, YG and Saweetie, were beefing heavy, and one of them was out for blood after hearing wild rumors all over LA about her sneaky moves. The blind hinted she was bouncing around, from whispering slick things to a B-list singer, to flirting with her ex Quavo, and then allegedly creeping around with A$AP Rocky, who just so happens to be Rihanna's partner and baby daddy. The blind even said she's quickly seeing that this icy girl has no specific type and isn't interested in being wifey anytime soon. Woo. And as if that wasn't messy enough, A$AP dropped a song not long after where he seemingly shaded Saweetie directly. In the track he rapped, "Rag on my head like Habibi Canary. My stones look like Tweety. Pass on a Saweetie. I got me a Riri." It was giving jealous energy, like a bitter ex. Fans immediately connected the dots, thinking he was bragging about leaving Saweetie behind for Rihanna, and the tone? Real salty. Now let's be clear. None of this has been officially confirmed. These are rumors, blind items, and fan speculation, but the streets are buzzing hard, and a lot of people are convinced something shady went down. And believe it or not, some folks are even blaming Rihanna for getting involved with A$AP in the first place. They're saying she lowered her standards for love, and it's reminding people of other celebrity couples where strong women chose men who didn't match their level. People are comparing it to Janet and Jermaine Dupri, Mariah and Nick Cannon, even Whitney and Bobby, situations where the women were powerhouses, but the men, not so much. Fans are heartbroken because Rihanna was out here standing by A$AP, popping up to court looking like a true rider, trying to give a loving, united front. And now this. After all that loyalty, he might have been clowning her the whole time. One person tweeted, "Rihanna went from running a billion-dollar empire to being dragged into A$AP's mess. Shaking my head, sad." So now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. What do you think about all this drama? Do you think Rihanna really got cheated on by A$AP? And was that OnlyFans model really talking about him during that stream? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading all of them. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your messy bestie, and smash that bell so you never miss the tea when it drops. Catch you next time, my shining stars and loyal hushers. Stay sharp, stay messy, and stay tuned for the next wild ride.